Hey guys, so I know I'm not in the classroom today, but I wanted to go over just two problems with you before you start doing math today. Okay, so I have 7,892 divided by 5. Okay, and I'm going to do this math problem, but then the part today that I want to make sure that we understand is how to check our work to see if we got our answer right before I even grade your pop quiz or your homework or your test. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is write, does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Okay, just to help me with my math problem if I get stuck. All right, divide. So the first thing I say is how many times can 5 fit into 7 evenly? And it goes in once. 1 times 5 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. And I'm going to check that, yes, 2 is smaller than 5. So I'm going to bring down my next number, which is an 8. So now how many times can 5 fit into 28 evenly? And that's going to be a full 5. So now multiply 5 times 5 is going to give me 25. Subtract 28 minus 25 is 3. And yes, 3 is smaller than 5. And I bring down my 9. And how many times can 5 fit into 39 evenly? It's going to be a 7. And 7 times 5 is 35. When I subtract, I get 4, still smaller than 5. Check. So I'm going to bring down my next number. How many times can 5 go into 42 evenly? It's going to be 8. 8 times 5 is 40. When I subtract, I get 2. 2 is smaller than 5, but I have nothing to bring down over here, so that means that 2 is going to be my remainder. Okay, so my answer is 1,578 with remainder 2. So the way that you check to see if you got your answer right, okay, so I am going to take my answer right here, which is 1,578, okay, and I'm going to multiply it by whatever is my divisor. So it's going to be a 5 in this math problem. Put it on the side over here, okay? And now I'm going to go ahead and multiply, and we've already practiced this a lot this year. So I'm going to do 5 times 8 gives me 40, carry my 4, drop my 0. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 4, carry my 3, drop my 9. 5 times 5 is 25, plus 3 gives me 28, carry my 2, drop my 8. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. So now my answer is 7,890, okay? What you notice is that I'm missing a 2. Well, it is in my remainder. So once you get your answer, when you multiply, don't forget to add on plus 2, however much you have left over. So then when you add those two math problems together, you will get 7,892, which is the same exact answer that you see at the top of your division problem. And that's how you know that you did it right. If those two numbers match, this number and this number, then you know that you got your answer right before I've even checked your homework. Okay, so we're going to try one more really quickly here. And I hope that you guys are all paying attention and doing a really good job for the sub today. Okay. So here's just one more example so you can see it's going to be a smaller one. I just really want you to focus on checking your work. Okay, so I'm going to have 2. Let's do 73. Okay, again, I know that this is a smaller problem. Check over here. Okay. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. How many times can 2 fit into 7 evenly? 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract, I get 1. 1 is smaller than 2. Check. Bring down my next number, which is a 3. 2 goes into 13 6 times. 6 times 2 is 12. And when I subtract, I have 1 left over. 1 is smaller than 2. I have nothing left to bring down. So that means that 1 is going to be my remainder. So let's head over to this side and check our work to see if we got it right. Okay, so I'm going to take my answer, which is 36. I'm going to multiply it by my divisor, which is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Carry my 1, drop my 2. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. 72, but now don't forget, I got to add my remainder. I only have 1 there. So 72 plus 1 equals 73. And then I check to see, is that the same number? So I have 73 here, and I have 73 here. Check. I know that I got it right. All right, well, I hope you have a good math day and follow what the directions say on the back board and the front board.